Hey everyone, have you been on the hunt for a camera that can keep up with fast-paced action without breaking the bank? I know I've been searching for something like this for my streaming setup, and after trying out a few different options, I think I've finally found what I've been looking for: the PTZOptics Link 4K 12x Indoor Dante-Enabled tracking camera. The link to check out this camera on Amazon is in the description, so be sure to take a look at the product details if you're interested. So, what makes this camera stand out from the rest? For me, the auto-tracking feature is seriously impressive. Whether you're streaming a gaming session, recording a live event, or even just capturing a conference, this camera locks onto your subject and follows them smoothly. No more worrying about manually adjusting the camera every few seconds to keep your subject in frame. I tested it out during a small conference, and it kept the presenter in frame the entire time without any lag or issues. That's a total game changer for anyone who wants to focus on creating great content instead of worrying about camera work. I was also really impressed with how easy it was to set up the auto-tracking feature. It's pretty much plug and play, and the camera does the rest. You can adjust the settings to fine-tune the tracking to your specific needs, but for the most part, it's ready to go right out of the box. And the best part is, it's not just limited to one type of scenario. I've used it for everything from live streams to corporate videos, and it's performed flawlessly every time. Now, let's talk about the 4K at 60 frames per second capability. This camera delivers some seriously crisp, smooth footage that's perfect for professional streaming or recording. I paired it with an ATEM Mini Pro ISO, and the quality was top-notch. Even in fast-paced scenes, the detail and clarity were there, and it looked amazing. Just keep in mind that while Dante supports up to 1080p 60 frames per second, the 4K output is handled through the other ports like HDMI or USB. So if you're relying on Dante for audio sync, you might need to adjust your workflow slightly to get the best results. One thing I want to note is that the 4K output is only available through certain ports, so make sure you're using the right ones to get the best quality. But other than that, the camera is really versatile and can handle just about any scenario you throw at it. And with the 12x optical zoom, you can capture everything from wide shots of a room to tight close-ups of a specific detail. The clarity holds up really well, even at full zoom, which is perfect for everything from live streams to corporate videos. I tested the zoom feature out during a product demo, and even at full zoom, the text on the screen was still readable. That kind of flexibility is huge if you're like me and switch between different platforms often. Whether you're streaming on YouTube, recording a video for social media, or even broadcasting a live event, this camera has got you covered. And with the universal compatibility, you don't have to worry about whether or not it'll work with your existing setup. Universal compatibility is another big win here. This camera plays nice with just about everything. SDI, HDMI, USB, and IP outputs mean you can plug it into almost any setup without hassle. I've used it with OBS, Zoom, and even a few older broadcast systems, and it worked flawlessly every time. That versatility is huge if you're like me and switch between different platforms often. You can use it for live streaming, recording, or even just as a webcam, and it'll perform great every time. Now, let's be real, no camera is perfect. The auto-tracking can sometimes struggle if the lighting is too dim or if there's a lot of background movement. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you're planning to use it in tricky environments. Also, while the 4K output is great, Dante users might find the 1080p limitation a bit limiting if they're used to higher resolutions. But overall, the pros far outweigh the cons, and I've been really happy with the performance of this camera. In terms of build quality, the PTZOptics Link 4K 12x feels solid and well-made. The white finish looks great, and it's compact enough to fit into just about any space. The remote control is also really intuitive, making it easy to adjust the camera settings on the fly. And with the IP output, you can even control the camera remotely using a web interface, which is perfect for larger productions or events. So, if you're looking for a camera that can keep up with your fast-paced action and deliver high-quality footage, I'd definitely recommend checking out the PTZOptics Link 4K12X. It's been a game changer for my streaming setup, and I think it could be for you too. You can find all the details in the description below, and don't forget to check out the product page on Amazon using the link in the description. Happy filming!